We're broke. We don't have a babysitter. Too tired. I worked all week. She worked all week. He worked all week. I've got rheumatoid arthritis. I have Crohn's. I have some other medical condition that forbids me, and blocks me from enjoying a lot of life. I just don't have the time. I just don't have the energy. These, ladies and gentlemen, are all excuses why you don't go on a date night with your significant other. And you can do it for free or for very little money. I'm going to give you some date night ideas for you and your significant other that you can go on for less than $20 for the both of you. Not $20 each, but just $20 or whatever, 20 pounds or whatever currency you may be on. Get your local paper. If you can't afford the paper and you don't want to eat into your $20 budget, go to the local library. Most local libraries across the world have a copy of the local newspaper that is on hand that you can go and read for free. All you got to do is walk in, ask where the periodical section is, and sit down and flip to the entertainment section of the newspaper. You can find local artists who are putting on a show, music in the park, whatever it may be. You can find free entertainment that way. No cost at all. Instead of going out for a big expensive dinner, how about you just go out and you watch, a band play in the park or whatever it may be, or maybe they're putting on a play in a local park. Go watch that. Or even better, one thing that I like to do is I like to find a nice shady spot in a park where there's a bench where I'm protected, from the sun because it gets hot out there, especially if you're sitting for a while, and just watch people. It's free entertainment. You never know what you're going to see walk by in a city park or on a city street for that matter. If you're in a large metropolitan area, find a place inside that's got air conditioning and just watch people through the window. You're talking, pretty cheap entertainment there. After you had your entertainment, how about you take part of that $20 and the two of you find yourself a Baskin Robbins or someplace that serves ice cream. For less than $10, you can both get a single scoop of ice cream, not in a cone, because we don't want to overload on the sugar and the fat. Skip the cone and have it put into a paper dish, or better yet, a lot of places like Baskin Robbins allow you to bring a small dish so that you can actually put the scoop in it yourself and bring it home, so you don't fill the landfill. Again, less than $10 for a couple of two. You can't find a sitter for your child, bring them along with you. What are you at? $15? You had entertainment, you got a treat. You're less than $15. What did you spend? Total amount of time. Maybe 3 hours? How about this? Here's another free idea, another exciting idea if you don't want to do that. How about just taking a walk? If you're physically able to walk, shorter distances, go for a walk. Find a riverfront to take a walk on and just relax. Let your mind ease. Talk to each other. Catch up on the life's events. What do you think about? What attracted you to the other person? What do you have in common still? You have everything in common. If you just sit down and start talking about it. Talk about life. Talk about the flowers you see along the way. Talk about the people you pass. Anything. How was your day? How was your work? How was everything? But sit there and also, as you walk along the path, be open to just listen. Instead of venting out all of your frustrations in life, maybe this time you just listen to the other one while they vent. And then the next time, they do it for you. and you go back and forth. Now, maybe you did some people watching. You went and got some ice cream. Now you're working off all those calories from the ice cream. And you're taking a walk. Maybe you take a walk for 10 minutes, you find a park bench, and you sit down and you relax. It's not a marathon. We're trying to come up with a way for you to spend time with your significant other for free or for very little money. While you might have gotten some exercise in all of this adventure, it's not a marathon again. Relax. If you have a physical ailment that stops you from being able to walk even greater distances, take a rest. Sit on a park bench. Relax. Maybe you just sit at a distance and watch children play. Whatever it may be. Relax. Conversate. Enjoy your time with an individual. See, none of us is promised another day on this earth. Our happiness and who we're with is entirely up to you and you only. If you want to be happy in this world, only you can take charge of that and actually be happy. You can't rely on somebody else to give you happiness. All the money in the world can't buy happiness. Look at all the billionaires who've answered questionnaires. And they said, what brings you happiness? It's not the money. The money brings security. It doesn't bring happiness. They all agree on that. That's all money does, is it brings security. But when it comes to happiness, the happiness is watching your children play, watching their children grow up, sitting and watching a movie. There's another idea with their significant other. Talk about free. How about the two of you just sit on the couch after you've put the children together and just watch a movie? Maybe make popcorn or have some celery sticks and carrot sticks and a glass of water. Leave the liquor and the sweet, drinks, the sodas and stuff like that alone, especially towards the end of the night, anything after 8 p.m. Now, relax. Just enjoy the time alone. The two of you. Turn your cell phones off. Turn off those devices, those distractions that are constantly attacking us from the outside. The distractions that pull us in all the different directions. If you people watch and you do any of the other stuff, or if you just sit on a park bench, turn your devices off. Put them in the glove box of your car and lock your car in your glove box. You'd be surprised how quickly the two of you can connect again and enjoy time. Or maybe you're already still 100% connected in your relationship with your significant other. Maybe you just need to find a way to relax together because life is hard. None of us are having this life easy. We all go through our ups and downs, our good times and our bad times. But remember, the person you fell in love with, the person that you enjoy being with right now today, is the same person. True, we do go in different directions, but we can grow together in those directions. We don't have to drift apart. They don't have to just be going this way and you're going that way in life. You can circumvent back with each other. Again, only you are in charge of your happiness. Happiness is free. Relaxation is free. Now, let's just say for the sake of conversation while I have you here, that you're alone. You don't have a significant other in your life. Maybe your significant other has passed, or you just haven't found the right one for you yet. Fine. Everything that I just mentioned, you could do by yourself too. The exercise, the treating yourself to something delicious like ice cream, you enjoy it. You deserve it. But just remember, like everything else in life, doesn't matter if you're single or if you're married, moderation. Moderation of all. those things that we all so enjoy. The ice creams, the sugary sweet sodas, everything, alcohol, whatever it might be, moderation. If you're alone, maybe you find a couple, a group, something, event to do with another couple, or maybe you find a singles club. They're all over the world. Yes, from Tibet to Miami, Florida, and everywhere in between, and everywhere outside of that, there are singles social clubs, social events where you can go to meet other people. Maybe you're on the spectrum and you're an adult. Check into the ARC, ARC, or other groups across the world, in the UK, Ireland, Scotland. They're everywhere. There are groups where they have social events where you can go, even if you want to be a wallflower and stand back and just watch the activities. Get out there and do something. No one is going to find you in your home locked away behind a door. You need to take that effort, take that motivation, and get out there and do things. Just like a couple, if you're trying to keep the fire burning within the relationship, you have to be willing to go and take the next step for that other person, and they must be willing to do it for you. There are ways. Think about what you're saying to the other person, single or married. Think about how that conversation is being perceived by the other person. And this goes for everything. Think how your conversation is being perceived in your comment section underneath a video. Maybe you like the video and you say just as simple as thank you. Maybe the video that you just watched you don't agree with at all. Maybe that's this video right here. But how do you move forward? Again, I move forward in life because I choose and I'm in control of my happiness. And I know that. I move forward because my wife, my significant other, wants to move forward in life with me on this journey and be part of my happiness. I want to be part of her happiness going forward. Because we work together. We keep the communication flowing. The moment you go to bed angry at night is the day that everything starts to fall apart. But it's never too late. As long as you are on this side and you're not pushing daisies, there's hope for tomorrow. Single, there's hope for tomorrow that you will be able to find the other person. Or maybe you're not even looking. Maybe you don't want to be in a relationship. You, again, are still in charge of your own happiness. Take charge today. Remember, there are negative people everywhere around the world, and all they want to do is tear you down and make you feel just as bad as they are and how they feel inside. They feel empty. They want you to feel empty. The negativity and the negative people you need to cast aside. Take a fresh look at all the relationships in your life. How many of them are progressing along with you instead of holding on to you and dragging you down with them? I hope everyone has a terrific weekend. And I truly hope that each and every one of you finds a suggestion, movie night, sitting watching people walk by and you're just having an ice cream, doing whatever it is. Relax and let it all go. None of us are guaranteed another day. You are in charge of your happiness. Be happy. Thank you, and God bless.